right, if you look in my yard, I don't mind dandelions. We don't spray. We have bees,
Right.
little kids running around. I don't know what's in this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to claim to know. But if it kills a flower, that's all I'm going to say.
Right.
But as you look down, as you really get a good look, you'll see that if it wasn't for weeds, I wouldn't have a green yard.
That's right. Wouldn't have great.
Now I'm going to mow this tomorrow, and when you see it from a distance, it's going to look beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But look what we have. Just looking right here, I can see henbit, I can see wood sorrel, I can see dandelions, I can see broadleaf, just right within 50 yards. The amazing stuff you can eat. Today, most people do this, they pick a quart.
Right.
We're going to do 1 cup because we only have so many jars.
Right.
Because we've made a lot of this already.
Right.
So we're going to make dandelion jelly, and it's absolutely delicious. It tastes like honey, doesn't it?
It does. It's really good.
Now let's pick. Another thing, our bees are working out here. They like the dandelions too. That's one reason I don't spray. I want them to take that up to their hive so we can have some honey later. All right, here's our end goal.
What a great idea. I didn't know you could do this.
Now, dandelions are good for health food. They have so many vitamins. This is not necessarily health food, but this is delicious, and this is our treat.
Sugar, that's right.
This is our treat from the yard. So this is a cup. Most people do a quart, but we're about out of jars. So go ahead and tell us the ingredients, Mrs. Farmer, as you snip away the green.
What we're going to do is they just want the yellow. Now, try not to get, I might get a little green in there, but I want to try to get a cup of these. And this is going to make us 4 of those little jars of jelly, exactly. So we're going to take these, and once I get these all cut, 1 cup, we're going to put them in 2 cups of water, get that to boil for 2.5 minutes, and then we're going to add some more ingredients.
Makes it really good.
This is simple. This whole process maybe takes 10 minutes, if that.
I remember as a kid eating this and thinking, man, that tastes kind of like honey. And it really does. It has just an interesting taste to it.
It does taste like honey.
You know, not too long ago, somebody woke me up a little bit. They got on our page and said, hey, you know, not all of us were raised cooking.
Right.
You know, show some stuff like mashed potatoes. I never really thought of that. If you're just starting out, some of these things, some of these sides that we do,
It's
we're going
true.
to be a little more explicit. Now, for you folks out there who do this every day, be patient with the folks who haven't quite started yet. Some people in their 50s and 60s are just starting cooking. So I'm going to go over a sauerkraut recipe again. I took that for granted, but here's what it is. Over a quart, a little over a quart of sauerkraut. I took a sweet Vidalia onion, cut it into rings, put some black pepper in there, and I put 2 beers in there. Now over time that will cook down and cook down. Then put just some caraway seed in there. Next thing you know, you got something wonderful. If you do like a little bit of sweet, you can put some sugar in there. That kind of gets a little bit of the tang out. But it's so simple and so good, especially with ribs and things like that.
It is delicious.
All right, Mrs. Farmer. So I've got you some boiling water here. I got 1 cup of mostly yellow flower parts.
You definitely need a good pair of scissors. You saw how long that took me, but it was worth it. And Tracy got us these. These are wonderful.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah. And I got 2 cups of water here, and I have 1 cup of the dandelions.
And so we're going to boil that
That's right.
for how long? 3 minutes?
Yeah, once it boils, we're going to let it boil for 3 minutes.
Okay, so out of the 2 cups of water, what you pour off and what we use is the 3/4 of a
Right.
cup.
We just want 3/4 cup of that.
Right. And then at that point, we come back with some sugar, some lemon, some pectin,
That's right.
and some drops of vanilla if you want that in
Right.
there.
And then we're going to boil it again, and we'll have us some jelly.
That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to strain these.
Right. And this is gone for 3 minutes of boiling.
All right.
And we're going to strain it. We're going to kind of squeeze it too. All we need is 3/4 of a cup of this. See how it colored the water there for us?
That's where we get our golden color.
That's right.
All right, Mrs. Farmer, next step.
Ready? All right, we got a lot of juice here, but all we need now is 3/4 of a cup. So I'm gonna measure us 3/4 of a cup. Look at that pretty color. Pour that in the pot for us. And now I'm gonna take the pectin, and we're gonna take 3 teaspoons of this. Batch 1, 2, 3.
Now you got a short window for dandelions, you know,
That's right.
before they blow away in the wind.
I'm thinking just a couple drops.
A couple drops vanilla.
Yeah, a couple drops
Boom,
of
boom.
vanilla. Perfect. And we want about a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit in here.
A lot of people have had this as a kid. It's right outside your door. It's easy to get. It's fun. The kids, grandkids would love this.
Oh yeah.
They're in Michigan now, but wish they were down here.
Well, we're ready.
Boil.
Let's get that to a boil. All right, now we brought the stuff to a boil.
Okay.
And now we are gonna go ahead and add our 1.5 cups of sugar.
All right.
And this has to go for 3 minutes. And then we've got us some jelly.
And every time one of those little bubbles comes up, a calorie bounces out.
Really? Okay,
So by
perfect.
the time you get done with this, all those bubbles,
Oh.
it'll be like backwards in calories, like minus 2,500 calories per
So
bite.
I can eat it with a spoon like I was earlier?
Exactly. You want this not to bubble up too much, but about like that. That's
Yeah, it's
all the bubbles
perfect.
you want. Then back off just a little bit. And we are done.
We're there.
It's 3 minutes.
And this will make exactly 4 of these little jars so we can share with our friends.
And stuff like this, if you had a little care package, maybe you had some sausage that you made
Oh, yeah.
around Christmas time,
Wouldn't it be cute in
some
that?
dandelion jelly. This, I hate to say it, but this is not going to last till Christmas.
No, it's not.
Our dandelion jelly lasts about a jar a day. Mm-hmm. These are going to go directly into the refrigerator. We're not going to have any shelf life on here
No, we won't.
because we're going to eat them. And boom, they're going to seal. And we got something special.
Ta-da!